Let me in. I hope you liked that little intro. Okay. Whoa, shit. Actually, I don't need to go backwards. I need to go. And that's nothing too. My thing here is pushed over there, way over that way, and I gotta get everything situated. So, live stream is gonna begin in just a few minutes, everyone. And stream says okay. Come on, YouTube, get your shit together. We have a lot to talk about. No, I was wondering why my computer was doing like it was doing real fast, like it's trying to take off. And now I know why. The fan in it wasn't going, so I had to shut my computer down for a minute, and then I then do it and turn it back on, and then all of a sudden I done that, and as soon as I did that, that's when it started moving. Fan started working, so I don't know what happened there. So I think it's best for me to keep my other computer. Stream says good. Thank you, YouTube. I had to get my computer going, working, everyone. I just got home from doing some things, so bear with me, okay? Alright, now my computer can cool itself off. The fan stopped for a little bit, and I had to give it a little push for it to work. Oh, excuse me. Okay, see you there. Good burger, how about the good burger? How can I take your order? Alright. Alright. There we go. That's better. Yeah, for some reason my thing seems like it's over this one here, and I had to do that there. Game. Hey y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Now, as y'all know, just for a little heads up, the comment speaking thing that they usually do, that y'all usually hear, I turned it off, and it's going to stay off for good. I'm not going to use it no more. The thing's starting to get a little annoying to me. So we have a lot to talk about. Okay, first of all, why was I so distracted? In past few earlier last week, like on the weekends or something like that. And a little trick I learned of how to lure the person out. You know, and I'm not gonna go there for right now, because that's gonna be on in that subject, okay? But let's do a little talking. Let's start from the very beginning, okay? First of all, I did talk to Sony today, finally. Unfortunately, everyone, if it's not my, I had to use my brother's phone, because my sister-in-law is so fucking retarded. She took the SIMS card out of her phone, and now she's got to replace it with another one. Women, right? Then all of a sudden, if it wasn't bad enough, today I sit here trying to call Sony up, okay? For the past few days, I was at my brother's house calling Sony up and talking to them about this little issue that I'm having and that everyone else is having. Why I can't live stream over on Twitch directly from my PS4, okay? I've been trying to get a hold of them, and I told them what's going on and everything, this and that, you know, and they told me this and that, and trying to do this and here, you know. They couldn't get nowhere, and I couldn't do anything because I wasn't next to my PS4. So then all of a sudden, finally today came, I went ahead and took my brother's phone back to my house. And then I decided I was trying to go off. I called Sony up. I was actually on the phone with them, and my mom non-stop kept calling me up about her damn wedding. Yesterday, when my mom's getting married in about 6 weeks, and I think sometime next month. I think on the 16th of next month she's getting married, and all she can do is just keep calling me up and talking to me about this, about her wedding, about this and that. I mean, everything about her wedding. She's talking. She keeps nonstop calling me and talking to me about it. You know, especially today when I'm right in the middle of on a phone call and talking to Sony. So ticked me off, I just hung up on her. And then I sit here and talk to Sony, and I did tell them I can live stream on YouTube, no problems. I can upload videos to my YouTube channel, no problems. I can play my games, no problems. I used to have it on a wire, on a ether cord, but now I'm using it on the Wi-Fi. And I said I had no problems live streaming on YouTube. I'm doing everything Wi-Fi on my internet. And I was used to be able to live stream over on Twitch, but now it's getting. I said after y'all did that update for the ps4, I can't live stream on Twitch. It said I'm able to go live on Twitch, but that little thing right here on air is the red light is not even showing up. It shows it's in the black. And I told him about it, and he said, "Well, we're gonna do. He claims that they done everything that they could do there, you know." And then they told me to do this and do that with me, and I did, you know. They told me to unplug my modem, my internet, and I did. They said wait 30 minutes, which I did, and then they said, okay, now turn it back on. I turned it back on, and everything came back on, and he said try it again. I tried it again, nothing. It didn't work, and he said, well, it's definitely on your end. We done everything we can do, you know, blah, 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 you know, and he said, what you need to do is you need to call your internet providers. It's on their end. And I said, no, wait a minute. You mean to tell me, I said, I'm paying $67 a month for my internet. I have the most powerful, fastest internet around, you know? And you're telling, and I'm able to sit here and go live stream on YouTube. I can upload videos to my YouTube channel. I can do all this. I can even have my Wi-Fi going through all three of my phones. And you're telling, and all this stuff on the internet with my phones and on my PS4. But I can't live stream on Twitch. And you're telling me it's because it's my internet bad? I came so close to telling him to go fuck off. I'm serious. I was so aggravated with him. I was so mad. He gave me the things on my phone to call. He wanted me to call my internet providers. He wanted me to call my internet providers and tell my internet providers this and that. You know, tell them, well, well, it's on my end. You know, y'all gotta fix. You know, y'all gotta upgrade make my internet more powerful and more faster, you know, and it'll help it out and I can do it, you know. That ain't got nothing to do with it. But they said it was my internet providers and everything, and it's on their end. Bullshit. Sony is a full of shit. They said they're going to do the best they can. And Sony said that they was going to do the best they can working on it, you know. And I told them about the little thing that's on Facebook right now, or yesterday it was, saying that PSN network down. In fact, let me go on here and I can read it to you. I'm gonna read some of this to you, okay? And then we'll move on. Shit, I just hit the wrong thing. La la do, la 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 do, la 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 do, if I can find it. Come on. I want to see all. What is that in there? Is that it? No, that's not even it. Oh, come on. I saw that's in here. But I'll use my damn phone. You know what? Fuck this. I'll use my damn phone. Fuck you. Oh, by the way, I'm getting a new movie in called Child's Play. Come on. I think Facebook took it off. Yeah, Facebook definitely took it off because it was in here. Let me see. I shared it last night, so it should be in here. Yeah, it says PSN down as PlayStation use. Yeah, it says and PSN down, and it's letting there like for example, if you're for example, okay, like if you have digital games, you're live streaming on YouTube like me, straight directly from the PS4, or you're doing anything from the on the internet from your PS4. They're saying it's down, and you're not going to be able to get back. It won't be coming back up, and you can't do anything anymore. So I talked to them about this, and Sony told me not to worry about it. They said do not worry about it. That was yesterday. We had a major problem going on, and basically someone was trying to mess with them again, and yesterday, and they got the issue resolved. It was just like Xbox. He said it happened on Xbox as well, and the network on Xbox went completely down because of it. And they said it happened to yesterday with Sony, and it was working all day with it, trying to get it back up, and they got resolved, and whoever it was that did it got their bus in trouble for doing it, and so they said everything's good, everything's back and running again, and they said not to worry about it. They said they took it off Facebook, and nobody won't be able to see that again. No worries. They said everything's all good. So yeah, and like I said, he told me and I even told him that sometimes, like yesterday, I put the PS4 in the rest mode, and it went, and it overthought, and it went dit, and then all of a sudden I turned it back on, and it was letting me know this and that happened, you know. So I was sitting here eating, going on YouTube, watching videos, you know, and enjoying my rest of my birthday, you know, because I had a fantastic birthday, everyone, and I want to thank everybody for that. All my subscribers, viewers, everybody. I want to thank you all for it. It was all because of y'all and my friends and family who made it possible. So all of a sudden I sit here and I shut my PS4 down for the final time, you know, last night. It overthought again, and it went and I was like, what the fuck is this going on? So I waited a little bit, you know, and then I turned it back on, and it told me that I need to report this to Sony and to let them know it needs an update bad. You dumbasses went up and done a patch on the console, and it's screwing everything up. It's making it lag, it's making it slow, it's making it a little bit freezes, you know. I said, you need to fix this. And I said, not only that too, I said, but we was able to live stream on Twitch, and now since you updated it, you can't do it no more. I said, if you patch this sucker up, I know it'll work again. It'll work right, you know. And he said, okay, well, I'll talk to him about it, and we'll see, and we'll go from there, you know. And this, and that, you know, we'll do the best we can to get this situation fixed, you know. And I said, it's not just me. I've been talking to everyone, and everyone is doing like me. Is doing it to them like it's doing to me. I can't live stream. I said, now here's the thing is, he kept trying to tell me it wasn't on their end. It was my internet, you know. My internet's bad, you know. It's not that powerful, you know. It's not strong enough to live stream everything. What the fuck am I doing right now, dumbasses? I told him, I can't believe you're just telling me it's my internet, you know, when it's not. I was like, yeah, I can live stream on YouTube fine, just fine, but I can't even get on YouTube. I can go on Twitch, you know, and watch other people's live streams on there and stuff, but that's all I can do. I can't live stream myself on there, and it says, and I told him what it says and everything. And he said, well, we tried everything, this, that, you know, and we're going to still work on it, you know, and try to get it going, you know, this, that, you know. So I basically just sent it, I didn't say a lot about saying anything. I was like, you guys don't know what the hell you're doing down there, and you don't want to help your customers whatsoever. So, with that said and done, now let's move on from that. And so that's what I was doing today. Okay, now everyone, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth about everything about. Okay, I won't tell you the girl's name. Like I said before, I won't give you the location and everything because I just found out something very important about that. Okay. The problem is, here's the thing, okay? So, a few days ago, I think it was like Friday or Saturday, she sits there and she was texting me on Twitter, okay? She was talking to me on Twitter, and then she told me, let's move to, text now. And I said, okay, and I never heard of the website before, you know? And I looked into it, you know, and it said, if you don't know the person and you don't want them to know your real phone number, you can put a fake number in there, and it's totally, they'll give you a local free number, and it won't cost you anything. And so I sit there and said, okay. I said, okay, I'll go for it, you know, and I did. Me and her were sitting there talking like this for a good while, you know. And then something, and it's just the way she would give me, talking to me about my personal information and stuff and crap, you know. Basically just wanting money from it. We were sitting there talking, you know. And she said she wanted me for who I was and not for my money. She was sending me decent pictures of her. She was sending her sending me pictures half nude, you know, of her. I sent pictures of me, decent like I am, you know. And then she sit there and said, I want you to take a picture of you naked. I said, are you out of your freaking mind? I don't do something like that. I said, you're talking to the wrong person now. So, and we got into a little bit on that, you know, and then then it kind of came to money-wise, you know. And then we got into it about that, you know, and then all of a sudden she says, well, I thought you loved me, and you want to make me happy, and this and that. Like, I do, but here's the thing, I thought I told you back in 2008, I had a girlfriend, and she used me for at least 2 months straight of taking me to spend almost $300 on her. And when I couldn't spend no more money on her on the third month, she dumped me right there, broke my heart, and stomped on the damn thing right in front of me and everything. And I ain't gonna go through that shit again, not with you, not with no other woman. And then she sat there and started, and, I mean, she really was being hateful, you know. And then she said there, I said, and she wouldn't come out of hiding. She would not come out of hiding at all. So I said, you know what? And she said, I tell you what, she said, if you go and buy me, so I want you to go up and get me a Google card, a Google Play card for $10. If you can afford it. I said, well, I got $21. I think I got $21. I can do it. You know, I said, okay, cool, you know. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna lure this bitch out. I'm just gonna freaking lure her out. I know something's not right about this. Then I said there before I done all this. I said, can I call you? Oh, I can't do that. No, hon, no, baby, I can't do that. I can't do that because my phone is messed up, you know. I can hear you, but you can't hear me, you know. And then I said, okay. I said, and then she sat there and done all this here, you know. And it's like last time she was trying to get hold of me, it's like she was doing a voicemail, but it sounds like this. It sounded like that she was taking something and wiping it one time over the mic. And I was like, yeah, I know what she's doing. I know what she's doing. She's lying to me. She's trying to make it sound like that you can't hear nothing, but it sounds like somebody's wiping the microphone. So all of a sudden, I went ahead and I went to Walmart and I got me a Google Play card for $10. I scratched the back of it up on it, you know, and off, you know, and then I sat there and took a picture of it. I sent it to her. She waited like an hour or so, and then she come back, and then she said, "Thank you, baby. I appreciate that very much." I was like, "Hey, no problem." Thought that would happen and be happy, you know, because I lured her. I actually fucking lured this bitch out, by the way. I lured her out by doing this. And then she comes back to me saying she said, baby, that didn't work. She said, that's too small. I said, what do you mean? She said, I need $50 to $100. Can you do that? I said, are you out of your fucking mind? I said, I can't do that. I said, and I explained to her why and everything. Me and her got into it. I mean, we really got into it, you know. And then she's sitting there and saying this. She's like, well, you don't know my value. You don't know this. You don't know that. Blah, blah, blah. And I said, I tell you what. Here's what we'll do, okay? If you really want me to send you, give you money like this, I will, but you have to do this though. She said, what's that? I said, let's meet face to face. You picked a time, you picked a month, day, and time, and we'll go from there. And then we'll go from there. How about that? Baby, that's not fair. Don't you trust me? And then she was coming up with all this crap, you know, and she did. And I got thinking, yep, she doesn't want to meet me at all. She just wants me for my money. This is an imposter. This is not a woman at all. It's a fucking guy trying to scam me for my money. And I said, no, I'm not doing it, you know. And then all of a sudden she comes back to me and says, you're a deceiver, you know. You're a deceiver, you know. I can go out there and find a guy, that will throw all his money at me. I say, yeah, I see where this is going, you know. So all of a sudden, she sat there and said, I want you to spend like $20-something on me, and I said, I don't want you to, and stop fucking telling me 15. And she just went off on me. I mean, literally went off on me. And almost every day I was live streaming, and by the way, everyone, I was live streaming when she kept texting me. And That's why I was being distracted all the time, because she kept texting me non-stop and everything. I told her I was live streaming. She didn't give a shit. She kept going. I was being distracted, you know. That's why, okay? Then she goes off, and then she said, and then she said, she called me a deceiver. Said I was a deceiver, that like I'm not the person that I claimed to be, you know, and I'm lying to her and everything. And I said, talk about calling the camel, you know what, you know. And I said, I went off on, I didn't really much say anything to her after she called me a deceiver, you know. And I just texted her one last time. I said, tell you what, you want to break up with me? That's fine. Go ahead and break up with me, but you're never going to find a guy like me. You're never going to find a good guy like me that'll treat you right and that won't disrespect you or anything like that. So if that's what you want to use a guy for his money, then all I can say is good luck and goodbye. I blocked the bitch, got her out of there, and then I went to a friend of mine. I told him, I explained what he said, what happened, you know. And he said, Dragon, where'd you find her at? I said, I found her over on Twitter. And he said, Dragon, go in there and report her. Do it now. He said, what's her name? And I told him what her name is. He's like, oh boy. He said, that sounds like he said, that's an imposter. He said, block her and then block that person and then go off and report them. I did. I reported that person to Twitch, and I told them, and they asked me, do I know if they have an account? I said, a Twitter account. I said, I don't know. And after I told them, I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. They're begging for money. They're begging for money, and I said they're begging and they're scamming people for their money. As soon as I said that, they looked right into it real quick, and I waited like 1 o'clock in the morning, you know. And I looked on there, and it said that person's account is suspended. They got in trouble. They said we looked into it and they found out it was not a woman at all. It was an imposter. It was a man acting like a woman and faking to be a woman. And apparently, I got an email from them, by the way, too. Somebody by Twitter telling me that they got more reports on that than just me. That person been doing it to everybody, and is trying to scam people. And I told them, I said, they said, you didn't give them any important information. They just said, hell no, I didn't. I told them, I said, the only thing I done was gave her $10 and give them $10 to lower them out. And that's it. And they said, congratulations, you did it. And they said, you did a great job by doing that. And they said, that's a shocker. So anybody, fair warning. Okay, fair warning on this, okay? I don't care if it's a man, I don't care if it's a woman, okay? If this person comes to you, any person comes to you and flirts with you, does like they did me, you know, and you want to know the best way to lure them out. The best way to do it is spend a few dollars on them. Just go ahead and spend. If they want $10, if they want $50, don't do that. Do $5 or $10. That's it. You'll lure them out. I don't care if it's a man. I don't care if it's a woman. Man and a woman, either one will do this, okay? So then all of a sudden, I'm letting you know that how to lure them out. That will definitely do it. Just in case if you didn't know how to do that, that's how I learned it. Also, just let y'all know. I first deleted text now. I went on YouTube to see what Text Now was all about. You know, there's two different videos. One person reviewing it, letting you know what it's all about. You know, and then the people who actually owns Text Now has their own YouTube channel and has their own video. A woman on there talking to you about how what Text Now is and what it's all about and how to use it. You know, and it's a great thing. You know, and let you know if you have a friend that if you want to talk to, you know, like your family, anybody in your family, you know, and you don't have minutes on your phone. Have them to put that in your have them to put that website in your phone, Text Now, by going to Google Play, Google's Play Store, and or Google Play, whatever they call it. Let me look at this and see what it says. Play Store. You go to Play Store on your phone, and then you type in Text Now. Download it. It takes a few seconds, you know. It takes a few seconds to go through all the steps and everything, you know. They'll give you a local number that you can pick, you know. You can write it down on paper, you know, and then you can give that to your friends or your family, you know, and then they can text you for free. You can do all this for free. You can talk. You can text them. You can send them a voicemail. A voice message, you know. You can even call them for free and everything, all that stuff, okay. But here's the problem with Text Now, okay. I had a girl, and she was blonde-headed, by the way, and I won't tell you where she was at, where she lives at, but she was sitting here texting me. And I was texting her back, you know, on Text Now. And we were sitting there having a conversation, you know, and she sent me a picture of her. She looked like she was like 19 years old. And you know, any girl as underage, like in their 17 or 18 years old, I don't mess with a teenager. So I didn't flirt with her or anything. I just talked to her, you know. She was flirting with me, but I wasn't flirting back. I was just sitting there talking to her, you know. And then the next thing you know, on my birthday, which was yesterday, she come back to me yesterday morning, and she told me, after I buy me something for my birthday, what was I going to get her for, what was I going to buy her for her. And as soon as she said that, I blocked her. And then I went off and got rid and uninstalled Text Now from my phone. So I want to give you a fair warning. If you want Text Now on your phone, you can. But there's a fair warning. Only to have it in your phone if you have a friend or someone in your family that wants it and that has it on their phone. They want you to do that on your phone. That's the only way I would do it. I would not do it if they don't do it. Have it in their phone, and they would contact you and talk to you and stuff. I wouldn't bother with it because it's just a hassle. Okay. And yes, like I said, there's a lot of freaking beggars out there. And there's even one, and there's even a few, and there's even probably one or two of them on Twitch, and all that stuff. And I'm hoping and praying that Twitch finally gets it. I'm hoping either Sony or Twitch finally gets their shit fixed, and so that way I can live stream on Twitch again. 'Cause I kind of miss doing that, But yeah, that's basically what happened, everyone, with the distraction that was going on. And I said this multiple times. They're on the women out there, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this, okay? Because even the guys does this the same way. There's even guys out there who does the same thing, okay? So I'm not putting just women down. I'm also putting men down too. Okay, I'm not one of them. I don't do shit like this. You know, I want a woman for who she is and not for her damn money. Okay, but I want to tell you something. Okay, women are just like men. They're scumbags. Okay. Women only want you for one, a man for one thing, and that's for his money. They don't want you for anything else. Sad to say, but true. And if anybody don't like the way I'm talking like this, you can always dislike this video. I don't care, you know. I really don't. I'm just being upfront, you know. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, I have met a new girl. Yes, everyone, I have met a new girl today. I was out running around on my bike, and she hadn't seen me. I'm not going to tell you what her name is. I'm not going to tell you what she looks like or anything, because that's none of y'all's business. For right now, it's not, you know. But I did talk to a girl, and face to face, and explain to her what I do. You know, she's a gamer just like I am. She has a YouTube channel just like I do. No, it's not the Redneck Nation Roberts. It's not the Redneck Gaming Roberts either. It's not my ex-girlfriend whatsoever. I've never met her before, and I never went out with her before. But man, let me tell you, she is smoking hot. And she told me I told her what was been going on. She said she doesn't want me for my money. She don't want me to spend money on her. She said if I did that, she don't never want to talk to me again. She said, I want you for who you are. And she's like, you look fine to me. I said, well, I got a little weight on me, you know, my stomach. She said, I don't care. You look fine to me. She said, anybody who talks back, who claims you're fat and everything, can go to hell. That's what I say. And I told her about, like I said, I told her what I do and everything last stream, and she told me she even watches my streams. She watches my streams. She knows what I do. I crack her up all the time. She loves it, you know. And she told me right now she don't want to be on camera or anything right now, but until we wind up get to know each other more. And right now we're going out, boyfriend and girlfriend. And later on we might want, when we decide to, we may want to get married. And if we get married, everyone, she said once we get married, she will be with me right next to me. And she will be on camera with me, and y'all get to see her for the very first time, okay? I promise you that, and so does she, okay? But for right now, it's a secret about who I'm going out with and who I'm seeing. And she has a vehicle. She has a license and everything, and she has a beautiful home. And just like I do, you know, and I even showed her I even brought her over here, by the way, and showed her what my place looked like. She flipped out. She flipped out, loved it. And by the way, Redneck Nation Roberts, she seen the pictures that you drew in here, and she said, "Who in the hell drew that?" I told her what her real name was, and she said, tell her that she is one hell of an artist. She said, I love it. She said, that girl she's got skills. She don't give her that. And she's like, I said, well, she's supposed to be do another poster. I showed her a picture of a dragon. I showed her a picture on my ps4 of a dragon that she's supposed to draw for me that's from Sekiro. She flipped out and started laughing. She couldn't help it. She's like, are you kidding me? If she can draw that, she is a pro at it. She that's a challenge. She's like, is that a challenge? And she's like, she's like, that's gonna be a challenge for her to do. And if she can do that, she's like, I'm challenging her into that as well. If she can do that, if she can do that, she said, I'll give her a big fat hug. And I'll shake her hand, and I'll get, heck, I'll even shake her husband's hand. She's like, I've never met him before, but holy cow, so I'm hoping she does it. But yeah, that's what that, yeah, I have a girlfriend. She won't, she is on Facebook as well, but she don't hardly use Facebook anymore. Too many people's been harassing her on there, and we're trying to figure out a website that we can go, me and her can go on to, where no one can fuck with us, mess with me or her, and all that good stuff, you know. And I don't know, but yeah, she's a real nice person, and I love her, and she loves me, you know. But yeah, you know what? I can't talk anymore. I can't talk anymore. You know why, don't you? I've said everything I could say. I can't say nothing more. You know, I've already said everything I could say, you know, and why I was distracted, you know, those few days, you know, and all that good stuff. And all I gotta say is, before I end this video, okay, before I end this stream, because in a few minutes I'm gonna go start up Borderlands 3. And there's some things I gotta talk to you about on that when we do that, okay? But just to let you know. Now I'm gonna try to find my old Halloween mask. I don't know where the hell that went to. I know I got it in. I know I have it in here somewhere because I had it in here before. I just don't know where the fuck it is. But yes, I'm gonna use that old Halloween mask because I cannot afford to go off and buy me another one. Oh, there's a lot of them at Walmart I want, you know. But like, I want to tell y'all, for example, the Wade Barrett, the Wyatt mask that he has, you know. Walmart has, but I can't afford it because I think it's like $50 or $150, something like that. I can't afford it, so therefore, don't expect me it to be the same. Don't expect it to be different because it's gonna be the same one. I can't help it. Sorry, but yeah, I'm trying to make the cameras different. I'm gonna show y'all something too. What I want to do. I wanted to take the camera and do this here. How's this? Is this a little bit better? I mean, does this look a little bit more scary? Does this look a little bit... tell me. I want y'all's opinion, okay? I want y'all's opinion. Does that look a lot more scary to y'all? And if it looks, I want it to look kind of a little scary, you know, and have a little sound effects and you know, stuff like that. You know, that's what I'm trying to do and everything. And if it looks that good to y'all, let me know, okay? Especially the intro where it says "Let me in." I'm trying to get that fixed up, you know. And no, I can't. I don't have voice changers. So, hold on. Gotta get me a drink too, by the way. But the only voices I can do is this one here, like this one I'm doing now. This one right here. I can make this one here pure evil, you know, and do all kinds of talking here, and this one here as well. I can make this pure evil as well, if you want to. Whichever one here is, if you want to. Yeah. Perfect. You know, I can, whichever one you want to do, I can do it. You know, make the voice. Or I can change it to 3 different voices if you want me to. You know, make it really creepy and scary. You know, but on this intro I just did. Let me know if you like it or not. Okay. And if you did, let me know. Okay. Your input, your opinion on this stuff is the best. You know, I mean, your input is the only thing I can think of that can help the stream better. Okay, if you don't tell me the truth, tell me what is if you don't tell me what I can do, you know, to make the Halloween part better and scary, you know. I can't do it, you know. I won't be able to do it unless you tell me, okay? So thank you all for watching, live on stream or on demand, and I will see you here in a little bit with some more. And let me in. Bye! We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is